Superman fighting Superman. Sounds wild, but here we are. Ever since James Gunn announced the DCU reboots, fans have been arguing nonstop. Who's stronger, the Snyderverse Superman or this new DCU version? Now that we've actually seen both of them in action, it's time to settle it. Which Kal-El stands at the top of the mountain? Let's dive in. Let's start with the Superman we've known the longest, Henry Cavill's DCEU Superman. This version was launched into space as a baby, landed in Kansas, and grew up to become humanity's greatest protector. Under the Earth's yellow sun, he gained the power that almost no other hero could match. His strength? Completely absurd. He stopped oil rigs from collapsing, dragged enormous ships through ice, lifted entire buildings, and punched Doomsday so hard he launched him into orbit. Remember the World Engine? Yeah, the giant Kryptonian machine that was terraforming Earth. Superman flew straight through its gravity beam while weakened and destroyed it by the sheer force of will and strength. And that was just another Tuesday for him. When it comes to durability, the DCEU Superman sets the bar. He shrugged off explosions, tanked hits from Zod and Doomsday, and even survived the nuclear missile detonating point blank in its face. While the nuke left him floating like a drained skeleton, a moment in the sunlight recharged him almost instantly. Then there's the heat vision, powerful enough to slice through Kryptonian alloys and blast holes in Doomsday's body. Let's not forget about his feat spread, hypersonic speed, and senses that could pick up sounds from miles away. But above all, this Superman is ruthless and seems to have no care in the world for collateral damage. He would go all out if it would mean ending the fight as quickly as possible. Now, let's talk about the DCU Superman, the rebooted version, who's only appeared in one film so far, but already impressed everyone. Same origin story, doomed Krypton, Kansas upbringing, destiny as Earth's savior, all that stuff. But this Superman seems faster to embrace his role as a protector. He's lifted collapsed buildings, flown at hypersonic speeds, and stood toe to toe with threats strong enough to flatten cities. In one of his biggest feats, he's resisted the pull of a black hole long enough to save an entire crew, proving he's got insane durability even without much experience. DCU Superman brings a different attitude to battle. He wants to protect everyone and everything as much as he can and will go out of his way to hold back just to keep others safe. His heat vision is pinpoint accurate and devastatingly hot, easily melting reinforced steel. His speed is borderline impossible to track, moving from one end of the battlefield to the other in the blink of an eye. So, who's stronger? In raw feats, DCEU Superman has more to show. He's been around longer, moving tectonic plates, overpowering the world engine, surviving a nuke. These are monstrous displays of power. But DCU Superman resisting a black hole's gravity might be his best showing yet, and hence he could eventually surpass the Snyderverse version. When it comes to speed, while DCEU Superman flew from Metropolis to the Indian Ocean in seconds, the new Superman seems just as fast and has no trouble dodging high velocity attacks. Durability is a close call. DCEU Superman took the nuclear missile and survived. He endured doomsday strikes and still kept fighting. But DCU Superman hasn't faced as many world ending threats just yet. But surviving a black hole's event horizon is no joke. The biggest difference comes down to mindset. DCEU Superman often goes all out and tries to end his fights as quickly as possible, whilst DCU Superman often tries to de escalate and he holds back and tries to save as many people as he can. So, who wins if these two meet in an all out battle? If we're going purely by feats, DCEU Superman has the edge in raw power and experience. He's faced more apocalyptic threats and proved he can survive them. At the end of the day, if both were equally determined, the DCEU Superman likely still stands as the stronger force for now. But with the DCU just starting, this new Superman could easily become the most powerful version we've ever seen. Winner for now, DCEU Superman. But this battle is just getting started. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit the like button and subscribe for more superpowered matchups. Drop your thoughts below on who you think is the true Man of Steel.